Hey, in this video, I'm going to explain the difference between direct traffic and organic traffic. So very quickly, you might have seen direct traffic like in your analytics, kind of like that. And you're like, wow, I've got so many people coming through direct traffic. What the heck does it mean? So it basically means when someone lands on your website, but there's no referral source being recorded, right? So if a customer receives an email with a link to your website and they click on it, some email providers like Gmail and Outlook and things like that don't pass your referral data properly. Sometimes it doesn't, and it can be labeled as direct traffic. And the same thing happens when someone shares your link in private, when they're messaging on WhatsApp or Instagram and you open that link, it can be tracked as direct traffic, and the tracking info, like the cookie, can get lost in that process. It's been known across Mac and iPhone that people have ad blockers or VPNs, and that strips away those details. And so it can be labeled as direct traffic. So it's not as ideal as a marketer to do that or see direct traffic. So it's not your best friend in that way, but there's nothing you can do about it, right? So if you do see a spike in direct traffic, it's a sign that people are just sharing your website in other ways, or it's not being tracked correctly and your cookie is getting lost. But unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do with these days about that. So basically, it's when direct traffic is when someone types a URL directly into their web browser, or they have a bookmark and they click on that bookmark and go to your page, or someone DMs your link in WhatsApp, etc. You can go through these yourself, and hopefully that makes sense. Now, what is organic traffic? So organic traffic, you might have seen this on Google Analytics or somewhere else. Basically, it just says organic search sometimes. But if you've got a platform like What Converts, you'll see the breakdown between Google organic versus Yahoo organic and Bing organic, which just means in the search results and you're not paying for the ads. But by definition, organic traffic comes from people who search for something on Google or another search engine and they click on your website in those results, but it's not a paid ad. So you're not paying for ads. This is just an organic listing, right? Let's say that if someone searches best running shoes for beginners and they click on your blog post from those search results, then that will count as an organic visitor or organic search traffic, right? So unlike direct traffic, organic traffic actually has a clear source, like it'd say Google or Bing or Yahoo or whatever that is. And it just means that Google Analytics or other platforms like that can track it properly and you're attributing that source correctly. Now, a sudden drop in organic traffic usually just means that the tracking abilities have been changed and removed. So the cookie's not being tracked correctly. So someone's got a VPN or an ad blocker on, or it could be that search engine rankings are dropping or you're losing your keyword performance, etc. So in a nutshell, organic traffic is when someone searches like best surfboards on Google and they click on your website and it's not an ad. They, find your business name, or they ask a question on Google and find your blog post and they click on that. That would be organic traffic because you're not running ads, presumably. So that's pretty much the main differences between direct traffic and organic traffic. So if you found that helpful, leave a comment below, or you got any questions, I'm happy to answer them. And until next time, see you then.